For the Word Chapter 2 exam review, I've downloaded two files, the instruction files on my left on the screen and the start files on the right. Following the instructions, I'm going to save my start file and name it as the instructions tell me. So I'm going to click File, Save As, click on this PC, and I'm going to browse to Documents because that is where my IT 1010 folder is. And I'm going to open 1010. I'm going to put this in the Word folder, and I made an exam reviews folder. Click in the file name and type what the instructions step number 1 tell you. Your last name, underscore your first name, underscore WRDO2, underscore SA1, and then tourism with a capital T. And save. Number 2 would like us to use the replace feature, so I'm going to go to my home tab, click on the replace icon in the editing group, far right. I want to type in City of Aspen Falls in the find what and the replace with Aspen Falls. Be sure to capitalize City and Aspen Falls. Click replace all and you should have 10 replacements. Close that replacement window, and we're moving to number 3. They would like us to have a 0.5 first line indent for this first paragraph starting with the Aspen Falls Tourism. I'm going to use my ruler markers. If you don't have your ruler, click on View and check your ruler box to get your ruler. Make sure your cursor is right at the first paragraph. Take the first marker on the ruler, drag it. When you hover over that first marker, it'll say first line indent. Hold down your left button on the mouse, drag over to where 0.5 is on the ruler, and you have your first line indent. They want to remove the extra space after this paragraph above trends. To do that, click on the Layout tab. From the paragraph group, you will see a 12 point in the after spacing. Click on 12 point, type a 0, and hit enter. And that's been removed. We want to repeat what we just did and using a shortcut or a format key. So I'm going to click down to the second paragraph beginning the number of people, and instead of having to redo it, if you use a function key, it's F4, it's at the top of your keyboard. Press the F4 button and notice everything I did to the first paragraph happened to the second paragraph. So that was repeat formatting, a little shortcut. Going to number 4, you want to scroll down and select 4 lines of text beginning with stay and ending with fly in. We're going to go to our home tab and we're going to click on the bullets icon in the paragraph group, and we just want the circles, so we just click on the icon. We want to indent at one time, increase indent. Over here you'll see a blue arrow going to the right, click the increase indent. And then they want the line spacing to be 1.15. That's right below the increase and decrease indents, line and paragraph spacing. Click on that button and click on 1.15. Moving on to number 5. They want us to add another source to our references, so we're going to click on our References tab, click on Manage Sources in the Citations and Bibliography group in the middle. Click in the middle of the window, your source manager, click New, and right here we're going to enter our information for our source, and that's in number 5. The first thing we want to do is choose the type of source, and it should be a journal article. So click on your drop down arrow up here at the top and choose journal article. Click in author and let's type law, capital W or capital L, Christopher, space M period. Then you want to type the title. It's a long title. Make sure you spell everything right. Urban Tourism and capital ITS, capital Contribution to capital Economic, space capital Regeneration. The journal name is Urban Studies, both capital letters. The year 1992, and the page number is 599-618. Check your spelling and click OK. Close your source manager, and we're going to go and insert that citation. Go down here to the development areas paragraph or section. Click after the period, after recent practice. Go to the reference tab, click on Insert Citation, and choose Christopher Law. They want to see the page numbers within the document, within the citation that you just entered. So we're going to click right on Law 1992. That'll give you a drop-down arrow. Click on the arrow and choose Edit Citation. And you have to type your page numbers again, so it will show not only in the source but in the cite. Click OK, and now you should see Law with the year and the page numbers. We want to go to number 7. We're going to scroll down and we're going to select Agritourism, Wildlife, and Sports, 3 lines, and go to the Home tab, and we're going to number these 3 instead of the bullets. Click on the 1, 2, 3. Use the increase indent again, the blue arrow going to the right, and click on line spacing below and choose 1.15. Number 8 would like us to insert a footnote. We're going to click insert your cursor right after agritourism. Go to the reference tab and choose insert footnote in the footnotes group. It will bring you down to the bottom of the page, give you a little 2, and it's waiting for you to type. And what you type is in bold on number 8, agritourism. Caters to those interested in visiting farms, ranches, and wineries. Make sure you put a period at the end of the sentence. Select the text that you just typed, include the period but not the little 2, and we want to go to the Home tab and change the font size from 10 to 12. And we're going to number 9. Number 9 has us move to the end of the document. So I'm going to scroll down and click right below the last paragraph. I want to insert a page break, so I'm going to go to Insert, Page Break. Then you press Enter twice on your keyboard. Now we're going to enter our references. Click on the Reference tab, click on Bibliography, and then at the bottom of this list, click Insert Bibliography. Select your sources that came up, the whole list, and go to Home and click on the line spacing again and make it double. Click right above Law, type References, and then I double click on the word References and I make it bold, and I go up to the paragraph group on the Home tab and click Center, and I'm finished with my references. On this page, you want to go to your header, so double click right above the top of the paper, and we want to go to page number, top of page, and find plain number 3. Notice that puts a page number on the right, aligned with the right margin, but we don't want a page number on page 1. So up here in your header footer tools, check the box different first page. Double click below to get out of your header, and then I always scroll up to make sure I don't have a page number on page 1, and I do not. Go to page 2 and double click in the footer, the bottom of the page, and we're going to put the file name field. So to get to that field easily, click on the document info icon in your header footer tools and choose file name. Then type a space left parentheses and the word draft, all capital letters, and then the right parentheses. And they would like that to be aligned with the right margin, so I usually do Control R. Or you can go to Home and use your right margin button in the paragraph group. So you should see that on the right. And get out of your footer. You should go to Home, Control Home, the Home key, and close the document and save it. Submit it for grading. Thank you.